LeTHAL's end, I spoke about trying to, get rid of the worst parts of myself, to be the very best that I could be, to be the nicest, friendliest maybe, but just overall the most decent person I could possibly be. And isn't it funny that when I make that statement, it just seems like people come out of the woodwork to bring the worst out of me, and people come out of the woodwork to bring the worst out of people in my life who are also trying their best to be the very best that they can be in their lives. And they have even less tolerance than I do in such circumstances. And I don't know what to make of it all. I look at what the people in power do, and I look at what people in my life without power do. Yet, I should say without that kind of power, but enough power to affect my life. I see what they do. And I wonder, what goes through the minds of these people? What is the matter with them? What has failed inside of them that makes them so callous and unable to understand the damage that they do to other people? And just when it seems like it can't get any worse, just when it seems that I can finally start, that I actually start to feel the maximum amount of shame for all the risks that I've taken in doing this process, I get that recent song that I listened to, that I made a video of while I was watching the music video to it. And there it is. There's the struggle of Bill Hicks in vain. There's Kurt Cobain spinning in his grave. There's John Lennon spinning in his grave right next to him. So many artists spinning in their graves. So many people who try to enlighten the species spinning in their graves. Geniuses, artists, scientists, inventors, just all around good, decent people who gave their lives hoping that this species would amount to more. And where's humanity's attention? On an empty vessel who did not earn the popularity it was given. What can be said? I see so many people on YouTube talking about politics, talking about conspiracy, talking about the division of belief that they have, and all the good that's done in all of these efforts. No matter what side you take, as long as you're embracing some sort of good, as long as you're trying to do the best in your life, you're persevering, despite all that effort, it just seems that all that matters these days are names I shouldn't even have to say. Names that will fade, just like they faded when Bill Hicks spoke about them. And he probably felt the same way when he had to speak about them. He probably thought to himself, why am I saying the name Vanilla Ice? Why am I saying the name MC Hammer? Why am I saying the name Marky Mark or Tiffany or Wham? Why am I saying, I don't know, everybody else he talked about? Why even mention them? He knew that they weren't going to stand the test of time, but he had to speak about it. Because he was hoping that if he said something, maybe he could get through to the people of the time. Maybe he even secretly hoped that people would take his message and maybe prevent this sort of thing from happening again. And here we are. And I'm sitting here wondering, why should I talk about Lady Gaga? Or why should Mike Shinoda be my Bill Hicks's Jay Leno? Why do I have to talk about Kanye West? Why do I feel like talking about John Cena? Why do I have to talk about Rebecca Black and this Friday video? Or Justin Bieber? Or any of these other empty vessels? Why? Why Lil Wayne? Why Kesha? Why anyone that I've missed? Because this is going to destroy us. That's right. It's going to destroy us. Laugh. Go ahead. Oh, how can you say that? It's just shallow. It's just fun. It's all in good fun. No. It's not in good fun. It's not cool. It's stupid. It's empty. It's teaching you to have no standards. It's ruining your ability to think in ways that aren't completely and totally shallow. Okay? People like me, artists, people better than me, try to use what abilities we possess to express the deepest feelings, the deepest mindsets, the things we feel that if we die before they're expressed, the world will be at a loss. And when you choose to ignore all of that effort from all the people who choose to live for something greater, who give everything they have, whether it be in a wrestling ring, or on a canvas, or behind a computer, or in front of a camera, or in front of a stage, you rob yourself, you rob us all. You rob future generations, because they all have wisdom to pass on to you. And if you absorb that wisdom, if you absorb the wisdom of those who actually try to be something in life and share something with you in life, you will be better for it, and you can tell your kids about those things. And you can have passion to do things you probably never thought you could have done. But you're never going to get there if you keep looking at the shallowest of things. And you never even bother to ask yourself why they exist in the first place. And there's only so much that I can spell out for you. That's all I got.